We are India's largest Ayurveda healthcare enterprise, and we run a chain of insurance-approved Ayurveda hospitals across Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, New Delhi, Almora, and Kochi. I heard the great work that Asher and team were doing at that time, and that's how I got to know about WinnerBrands. First thing is that WinnerBrands, many a time as a chief operating officer or as a executive, the marketing problems are not straightforward. So the first thing that Asher and team facilitated for me is that they kind of co-developed the problem statement, clarified it with saying that this is what you're looking for. That's the first benefit that I saw. The second thing that I saw also, that they have a curated set of professionals, agencies and other resources that could tap into. So therefore, once the problem was identified, identifying the right set of solution or right set of partners to go with became much easier. And the curation also helped us to kind of fast track and find out somebody or some agency which fit well with within our budget, as well as who had great alignment with respect of skill sets that we were looking for. Another thing which we need to be cognizant of is that healthcare is, there are 2-3 factors, right? One is that whole change for an individual, unless and until it is emergency care, right? That change has to happen from within. So the individual has to start feeling that his or her healthcare problem has to be addressed at that particular point of time. This is actually a problem in the overall chronic space as we speak, right? People tend to postpone their need for healthcare and it becomes complex. So that's something, as healthcare providers, we need to give customers the right awareness, and we need to kind of make them understand that they need to take decisions regarding their health lifestyle as well as their health problems at that particular point of time, so that it doesn't get worse. So this is a complex way of communicating without actually trying to be salesy, right? That's something which we always are cognizant of. So a lot of awareness building and making people ready, habit changing, all those things requires very deep engagement with customers. In the future, I feel that marketing is going to be closely intertwined with a little bit on revenue side. I mean, while we always talk with a lot of things that you need to first create the brand and all those kind of things, while I'm not talking about them trying to give you a marketing plan, but at least they'll come and tell you that this is the kind of resource that they should allocate, this is the kind of skill sets that you need to bring into the organization, these are the areas that you need to focus. So it's always good to sound off and use the team as a sounding board first to structure the marketing problem, and it's always a good barometer to talk to the team as well, right? Because they are talking to multiple sectors and industries, so they always come with a fresh perspective on how to actually tackle these. And more I see that with so many tools, so much of data, and customers becoming so much more choosy because they get plethora of data, it becomes more and more a first principles based problem solving than something where you can rely on a tried and tested playbook of, hey, I will spend 50% on SCM and 5% on SEO and like that, right? It doesn't work anymore. That's where I feel somebody like WinnerBrands can bring tremendous value.